Hi guys, good morning. I'm Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I am going to be doing an Ascension reading for I almost said May. This is not May. I'm sorry. I am still not awake yet. Anyway, it has been an extremely long week and it's still last week and it's still not over and it's a new week starting. So just bear with me guys. I'm so tired. I've been pushing through so much this week and I'm going to be pushing through a lot of readings today. I'm going to try to get all the zodiac signs out today for September. So cross our fingers I get that done. I've just got so many appointments and so much going on. But anyway, this will be for September 9th and 10th, 2019. What messages do you have for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process for September 9th and 10th, 2019, please? For all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process. Oh, wow, that's way over there. Shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. I talk about this a lot, guys. This is talking about, that energy that you want to send out of your heart space. You want to send a cocoon of light coming out of your heart space in whatever color you intuitively feel led to send out. You want to send it out and push it out into, it's all your auric field, but your auric field around you. Make a cocoon around you. I'm sorry, I keep moving. My legs are not... They're like sticking to this chair, not doing so great on this chair. Anyway, bad choice of shorts to wear while I'm doing this video. But anyway, make sure that you're doing that every day when you get up so that you're staying protected. You want to intend that this shield of protection will be protecting you all day from any fear-based energies of lack or doubt, anything like that. And then base chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances as your words determine your outcome. Just like you're putting that hedge of protection around you, you need to make sure that you're paying attention to the words that you're speaking, the actions that you're putting out there. Make sure that they're good actions, of actions of service. 222. Positive thoughts. If you're thinking about gossiping about somebody or lying, just don't even do it. It ain't even worth it. You're just wasting your energy, guys. It's just pulling more negative energy or lower vibrating energy back to you. The root, I'm being quiet because I'm hearing so many different things about the root chakra. So like the root and sacral chakra are where like you get, is that place where you meditate and you get to that really calm, quiet place, and then your body starts to breathe on its own. That's like the seat of the soul, or where the soul resides. So the root and sacral chakra, I'm just seeing like when you're in that space and you're thinking of things that are positive and not of lack or fear or doubt, those things are automatically brought to you. Sometimes instantly. It's like that instant karma, that good instant karma that people get. But I'm seeing when you're not in that space and not doing the things that you need to do to keep your energy in that space of being one with your higher self or with your soul, then you're really kind of like pushing away those things. Am I saying this correctly? Pretty much, they said. I got a lot of giggling going on. So for those of you who don't know, like, sometimes you don't get exact answers from your guidance or angels. Sometimes those answers are hard to come in because they don't really speak English. It's not like those words are being translated. They're being translated or whatever into a way that we can perceive them, or into a visual that we can see them, or however it is. They don't all just speak English and can't just, so a lot of things are seen in concepts or in images that I have to try to put together what they're trying to say, if that makes sense. Not everything is audible voices that I'm hearing or what have you, just so you know. I'm sorry. I got a lot of chatterboxes in here today. Release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. So make sure that you're asked 456. Ask the angels, your higher self, during your meditative time. Like, what am I supposed to be doing with my life? What am I supposed to do to release things in my life? Sometimes it's just about writing a letter to let go of a certain person, place, or thing, and then burning it, and then just knowing that the universe is already taking care of those things. And then when those feelings come up to process, just allow them to process, and don't try to stuff them deep down inside. Don't try to fight through the emotions or feelings. If you feel like crying, cry. If you feel like being angry, be angry. Just don't act out in a way that could harm anybody else or yourself. I'm being reminded of something that I'd done several years ago with some friends in recovery. We took a permanent marker and we went and picked up some flat rocks, just, rocks that we could throw into the river or what have you. And we wrote on them people's names, like just one person's name on one stone. We'd write that person's name that we had resentments with, or that we needed to release and let go of something from them, or maybe a situation came up, or they did or didn't do something for you throughout my life. So, we'd put these people's names on it, and then we'd pray and ask as we throw these stones into the river, that these feelings and these traumatic things that I keep going through, or keep recycling, or keep reliving, just goes. And as we were throwing these stones, each one of these stones, we felt more and more release. I literally was bawling my eyes out because there was such a huge release. So maybe somebody needs to do that for people. I'm hearing it's like just as comparable as to cutting cords. Just be prepared for those situations to come up to be released. So don't try to fight those feelings. A lot to do with children right now. A lot of people are releasing things that have to do with their children, or getting back in touch with children or family members, is what I'm hearing. There's just a lot of release that needs to happen in there so that those new things can come to you. You've got to let go of your own guilt and shame, anger. Forgive those people who may have done you wrong, that kept you from your kids or family members, including yourself, I'm hearing. No, that's for me too. Ascended Masters, be loving and be loving. Yes, be loving. Definitely be loving. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. Whatever Ascended Masters you're thinking about this time, are the ones that are working with you. I have had Mother Mary and Jesus working with me very, very strongly here lately. And, Mother Mary's fairly new to me within the past 9 months to a year. However, Jesus I've been working with my whole life, but even the connection between Jesus and Mother Mary that are coming in now is stronger than any connection that I've had with Jesus or Mother Mary before. So those connections are going to continue to get stronger. You're going to continue to be guided through them. If you're not seeking, meaning if you're not praying and asking for a certain ascended master or guide or angel to come and be with you and to guide, lead, and instruct you, you still have their help there. It's just kind of like they're sitting there waiting on you to instruct them or ask them, or whatever it may be. But you have to ask for their guidance. So when I do healing, I always call on Jesus. But here lately, Mother Mary has been coming in. Isis has been coming in. A lot of the Egyptian Ascended Masters has been coming in, which is cool. I go with whatever I'm guided to do, because in each level or new beginning in this awakening process or this ascension process comes the meeting of new ascended masters, new guides, the new leveling up of or mastering of gifts and abilities that you have. So it comes with mastering also those energies of those different ascended masters that are coming in. That's where I'm at right now. 911 was 911. I was told to tell you guys to look that up. But anyway, I'm at that point of starting to get in a lot more guidance from other ascended masters that I've never met before, because I've mastered knowing the energy of Jesus and knowing the energy of Mother Mary. As soon as they come in now, I'm like, okay, you guys are here. I know it, because I know what their energy feel like. I also know the colors that come with them when they come. So, thank you. Anyhow, that's something you need to pay attention to, is the ascended masters that keep coming into your thoughts, and start talking to them. Act as if they're right there next to you. Just talk. Ear chakra is flipped over in the middle here. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. 1010, you can have messages coming in so many different ways through lyrics of music. You can actually hear tones and sounds coming in your ears. You might hear an audible voice coming from one of your guides, angels, or ascended masters. It's so many different ways. Just make sure that you're paying attention to all of those different signs that are coming in. They will repeat until you get the message, and then, if you don't finally get that message, they'll just move on. But most of the people that are on this ascension journey are on this journey for a reason. They were meant to be on this journey so that they can help other people awaken. So you're going to get the messages that you need to get. So I am going to share a message that I received Saturday. So Saturday I went to a couple friend of mine's wedding. This was a centerpiece, and I wanted to take it in the beginning. When I seen that all these stones were here, I had nothing to do with the rose, but I seen all these stones because, I love stones. Anyway, I was guided to take the centerpiece, so I took it, and I was told to dump the water out before we left, and I did, and I just put the rose back in it, intending to just throw the rose away when I got home, because I didn't want to be rude and, throw it away there. So I was going to throw the rose away when I got home. It was 1 o'clock when I got home, so I ended up going to bed and sitting this on a counter in the laundry room and just left it sit there. Now, all the water was dumped out, but there was still water, still on the bottom of the vase and on the rose and stuff like that. The rose was really heavy, soaked up with water anyway. So I was told the next day about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon to go dump this out, set the rose to the side, rinse and dry the vase and the crystals, put them back in there with no more water in it, and then sit the rose on top and put it next to my bed. That this was going to help me with manifesting of love, something to do with destiny, all kinds of stuff, right? And I was told that, and this rose looks absolutely beautiful still today. This was Saturday, was the wedding. It is not browned in any way. The only place that it is browned is where they actually had took and put some hot glue on this rose to hold it onto one of those battery powered lights that change colors that was down inside it. But anyway, this was completely submerged in the water. It's still alive today. I was told to put it right on top of these stones so that the crystals would keep it alive and sit it next to my bed. So that's what I've done. And I took a picture yesterday and today just to see the progress of, how long it takes to die or what have you. And it is what it is. But I was guided to do that for a reason. And I believe that everything has healing properties and can help us with different situations in our life. So I did what I was told to do. And I am trusting and believing that that rose is going to produce love, romance, love in all ways, not just with a romantic partner, but with my children, with my family, with myself. There's still things I need to work on with loving myself. So that too. What other messages do you have, please, for September 9th and 10th, 2019, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? Aurora, you're flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. It's starting to get to the point where people in my family, they don't really look at me like I'm just completely weird or crazy anymore. It's just, it's a normal thing. They hear me say the things I do. They see me act in the way that I do. They know how connected I am. They know that I talk to angels and other beings and things like that. And it's just Trish. That's just who Trish is. And it's starting to normal out more and more every visit that I have with my family, every time I connect with them. It's just becoming more normal part of me. So don't be afraid to let yourself shine in front of others. I've had several people ask me within the past 3 days, what do you do to connect? How did you get to this point of peace and freedom and just glowing? I've been told that I just have this glow and I have this peace about me. It's all about trusting in the process, having faith in something that you can't see or hear yet, and having trust in that inner voice that you have. Once you get trust in that inner voice, you finally start to hear the voices of the angels or your guides and stuff on an internal telepathic level, and sometimes externally. If you're meant to hear them, it'll be externally too with your 3D audible ears. But it's all about trusting in that process. And, I've trusted in so many things that God has guided me to do, and not knowing how it's going to turn out, and just trusting, because I trust that God is the ultimate authority, the divine. So I trust in that, and I've just trusted. And when I trust in whatever that situation is to be resolved, because I've been guided to do this, this, and that, when I've done those steps and it's resolved, it helps me to have faith and trust in the next step, in the next thing that comes up that I need to heal. There's been so many situations in my life that have just absolutely blew my mind when I've had faith. Miracles have happened, and they've happened in front of other people so that they too can see the glory of God working in action. And it's like, I've got stories upon stories upon stories, and that's what's got me to having complete, total 100% trust and faith in the process of what I'm going through. Serena, I am the angel of abundance. You'll receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. My bills are always paid. I may be a little bit behind on some of my child support, or I finally just got insurance on my car again. Like, there's some things that have been put to the back burner. But, however, I've had faith that those things are going to be paid and provided. The money will be provided for, and it is. It's coming. I have more appointments that have been scheduled. You know, people are donating more money. Thank you, by the way. If you donate to my channel, thank you, because it's a very hard thing for me to keep up with my bills and stuff with the few appointments that I do have. However, if you're making appointments and donating to my channel, I am forever grateful. I'm sure that my children and the child support office will forever be grateful. But like, having faith and trust that people are going to make appointments, that more donations are going to come in. I don't know when they're going to come in, but I know, and see all that sunlight that's coming in. That's just God showing me, like, Trish, you're right. You're right with what you're saying. This is just another confirmation. Let me just give you a little bit of my light, a little bit of my glory to show you. We have signs and symbols and things that come in all day long if we just pay attention to them. That would be one. That's just a confirmation saying you're on the right track with what you're saying. Take it if you will. Archangel Michael, I am with you, giving you the courage to make the life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Have faith. I was told to shove that in there, okay. A lot of people have been working with Archangel Michael. Michael is one of the angels. The energy of Michael is one of the angels that comes in a lot for people that are just starting on their ascension journey. A lot of people that are going through dark nights of the souls, Archangel Michael would be there working with you. So just talk to him. Talk to the collective of that angel and receive the guidance that you need. I absolutely love Michael, and the guidance that I've received is just absolutely awing. So just connect. Do whatever you need to do to connect. If you don't know how to connect, just start talking. That's it. I just started talking. When I started feeling like the angels were trying to talk to me, how I knew at first anyway was the repeated numbers that kept coming in. And then I started realizing, wait a minute, this is angels that are talking to me. And then started seeing things and hearing things differently and all kinds of stuff. It's just, I've got a fly that's been playing around here in front of us. So if you keep seeing him flying around, he's like just being a little friend here. Usually they would annoy me and bug me, but there's symbols and signs and everything. I'm going to look him up because he's been flying around the whole time I've been doing this reading. Didn't see him beforehand. Haven't had flies flying around down here all morning, and now he's on my finger. But anyway, there's a reason for that. I don't know what the reason is, but I will find out what the reason is. And those of you who are laughing about it, that's okay. One of these days you'll be connected with all that is, and you'll know that this is just God trying to talk to you. God will speak through everything. Everything. All energy is just the life force energy of God's source, whatever you want to call it itself. Go ahead and go, little buddy. Okay. I don't kill things anymore. Speaking of not killing things, God has a real big sense of humor. Last night, I'm getting into bed. Now, I've been having the grasshoppers as a sign and whatever that's been coming in all week. The week before that and the week before that, it was spiders for 2 weeks. So I get into my bed last night, and remind you, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I pull my sheet back or my blanket back, and here's a big ass spider, red, black, and gray spider. And you could tell it was so much more afraid of me than I was of it, but it was fast. And I had to keep moving the blanket just to keep it to where I could see it so that I could get it outside, but there was nothing close to me to be able to get it. And finally, I was able to run and grab this clipboard that I keep all my notes on, and finally finally just started talking to it like, dude, I am not picking you up with my hands today. You're jumping around too much for me to be comfortable with it. And I'm just talking to this spider god, okay, to source energy itself and telling it like, I'm a little bit fearful of you, but I'm not going to pick you up tonight. I'm not comfortable with picking you up tonight. But however, if you want to get on this clipboard, I'll take you outside. Now, I'd already tried this little itty bitty square bowl. The only thing that was sitting next to me to get it, and it was trying everything possible to get away from me from that bowl. But me talking to it, it got up on my clipboard. I talked all the way up the stairs, like, please just don't move and you won't fall off. We won't have to go through this again. And it stayed on it the whole entire way out there. But it takes just getting yourself centered and grounded back to that place of no fear, first of all, or talking through that fear if you have fear. So make sure that you guys are doing those things. I don't even know that I read Azure. So your desired outcome will happen in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. Stop having expectations with people, places, and things. That people should be at a certain place when you want them to be, or that things should happen in a certain way. Quit setting up expectations and just go with the flow of what the universe is doing. Sometimes we have more lessons that need to be learned before we can have that thing that we wanted to manifest. So just make sure that you're just being patient, going with the flow of what the universe has given you, and try not to force outcomes is what I'm hearing. Leela, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask angels to help you to gain a positive perspective. I'm going to back up real quick because I was told that this is meaning like romantic relationships or relationships with family members or children that are coming back into your life. This is talking about not forcing an outcome. Like, just allow the process to happen. If there's some fighting and tears and stuff, that it's part of the lessons that have to be learned. Just try not to force anything to happen. Try to stay calm, compassionate, loving. A lot of people are going to be meeting up with not with new family members, with family members and kids and people they haven't seen in a while. This is the month for it. I'm feeling it, or either it's coming into October, but we're being prepared in September, something of that sort. So just know, guys, that's coming. 2202, I was also told to tell you. That's a lot of twos already today. So, Leela, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. What is it that I should expect to happen when my family members come back into my life? 2222. There it is again. Should I expect fights? Should I expect happiness? Should there be up and downs? What is it? How should I react to the things that are said or done when I meet up with these people? 2233. I've been seeing all kinds of different situations or outcomes that are possible to happen when my daughters come back into my life. And most of them are fairly good right now, but I know that I still have things to heal that has to do with family members that have taken care of my children. And that's just my shit to heal, and it's not anything that I need to put on them. So, I know that there's going to be some, I'm going to back up. I don't know. I feel like there may be some resentments that are going to be there that we're all going to have to work through. But, I'm going to have to take one of those, like, bites, whatever you call it, punch to the chin, because I've done some shitty stuff and I've not been there the way that I should have. And I know that that's going to be rough on my children, and it's all going to be okay though. Just ask your guidance, your higher self, source God itself, to show you what should I expect and how do I need to react to these situations. And then react in the way that you see that you should, not in the way that you feel like you should when it happens. Because our human self will want to fight and flight. We will want to defend ourselves because that's what we know to do. But it's about change and becoming somebody different and evolving. So it's about being open-minded, compassionate, listening, having those listening ears, and being honest, being 100% completely honest and open to telling the truth. Okay. I was told to stop after I shared am I supposed to share all three of these? Okay. All three of them. So, Seraphina, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Just a confirmation of what I've been saying. This 24/24, this is the month of reunions, unions, coming back together with family members, friends, people that have been out of your life for quite some time. Mystique, keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear, guys. Just another card saying just expect it, guys. It's coming. Don't try to force the outcome. Just go with the flow. I can't say that enough. I keep hearing it. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Okay, Caressa, you're at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Miracles await you now, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Are there any more angel messages? Okay. This chair is driving me nuts today. It's killing my legs. Animal spirit guides, what messages do you have for September 9th and 10th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? What messages do you have for September 9th and 10th? Am I supposed to take? Oh, okay. And the first one that turned over was the spider. Trust the creative spark that you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. So last night when the spider came up, I asked, why do you keep coming up? Why do you keep coming to me? And I just kept hearing, dream big. I have been asking questions all day that day. Like, am I on the right path? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do? And why don't I have as many subscribers as most people do after almost 9 months of having a channel up and going? Like, what is it? What am I doing wrong? And I heard you're not doing nothing wrong. Just dream bigger is what I'm hearing. Just dream bigger and then put in those actions necessary to do that. But I'm told I'm right exactly where I'm supposed to be. Like, quit forcing or quit thinking, expecting that I should be somewhere that I'm not, because I'm where I'm supposed to be when I'm supposed to be there. So anyway, spider, trust the creative spark trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. And I'm seeing, like, make dream boards, put up those pictures or draw the dream house that you want, the dream car, the family that you want, put up, whatever it is, make those dream boards and then look at them every day and imagine already having those things. The feelings of already having it will help you to manifest those things into your life faster. I hear a lot of people, like, I watch a lot of Mind Valley stuff, and some of the stuff I don't agree with, because they'll tell us, like, just positive thoughts and actions alone aren't enough to reprogram our human mind, and I disagree with that. I have been doing positive affirmations for the past several years, and they have manifested many things for me, many changes in my life. It may take longer, but it still works. Falcon, act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. Not real for sure what this is talking about here. For some of you, this is about going back to school or starting to go to school. Someone, it's nursing school, I'm hearing. For some of you, this is about just soaring high above things, because I'm seeing, like, the falcon, people being, like, warged into or shape shifting into the falcon and just flying and soaring above things, seeing above things. So look at things from a higher perspective, or yes, okay, I'm hearing look at things from a higher perspective. Is what I'm doing now getting me higher to my soul's purpose, or closer to my soul's purpose? Just see things from a higher perspective. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Animal spirit guides, what messages do you have for September 9th and 10th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? What other messages do you have for September 9th and 10th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? Are there any other messages? Any other animal? Thank you. Tortoise, you're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get you grounded. I have been feeling all over the place here for the past week because of DNA codes that have been awakened or turned off in me. So I understand what this means for me. For others of you, this may have to do with just dark nights of the souls being kicked into or coming out of another dark night of the soul and just needing to get yourself centered and grounded. I've done several grounding or centering meditations, so you can just watch one of those or get on YouTube and watch somebody else. It doesn't matter. By the way, if there's any topics that you guys would like me to discuss during quick tips, or any kind of meditative videos that you would like me to do other than the things that I've already been guided to do, please leave some comments and let me know, because I am open to doing new topics and stuff. If it's something that I've already had experience in and got through, then I don't mind talking about it. I don't like sharing other people's experiences and things like that. Everything that I share is from my own experience, unless I tell you elsewise during a reading or something. I am not taking all of them in my, just this one. Okay, and this one. Okay. Emu. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. I'm seeing people getting out and camping, looking out under the stars. That's going on for some of us this weekend, and the recovery that I'm in. So I'm looking forward to that. But others of you, I'm seeing just connecting, getting out in nature and connecting. So this would be like the third card that's talked about, you know, connecting with nature. I'm seeing a lot of people just connecting with bugs, like not being afraid to pick up bugs, starting there. So overcoming your fear of bugs and small things like that will help you to overcome the bigger fears. The bigger fears just kind of vanish is what I hear. Okay. Roadrunner, keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. Always cut up and laugh. I will get on Facebook in the morning after I go out, or sometimes right when I get up. It just depends on where I'm at, how tired I am, what I'm doing, whatever. Anyhow, but I'll look at, I have certain people that are like blue starred on Facebook that have funny memes and stuff. So when I wake up, I can just scroll through them and start laughing instantly. Laughter is the best medicine ever. So make sure that you're getting yourself laughing. I'm going to tell you what the ones are that came out, and I was told to read the one on the bottom. Okay. But anyhow, Kiwi, do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Not really going to say too much about these because I was told not to keep them. Humpback Whale, music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. Peacock, let yourself stand out and be noticed, and also allow yourself to be creative. Use those intuitive insights that are coming in to help you to get things done. You're getting a lot of intuitive insight is what I'm hearing. Seagull, now is the time for deep emotional healing. This is for all of you that are on a dark night of the soul, just now starting to go into the dark night of the soul. Just hold on. It will be okay. You're going to feel times of loneliness, feel like you have no one and nothing, not even God or the angels are answering you. You feel very disconnected. That's just part of the growth process. Just go with the flow. Allow those things to go on. Do the healing that you feel led to do. And then when it's over, you're going to feel and see the blessing behind what you just went through. Anyway, Rattlesnake was what I was told to read. The experiences that you're presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. This is for those of you that I was just talking about going through the dark night of the soul. We're all healers, guys. And we learn how to do the healing through going through these tough times, these dark night of the souls, doing shadow work, things like that. Okay, guys. Let's see. We had 2 I am affirmations come out today. The first one is I am loyal. And the second one is I am charming and delightful. Okay, guys, I was going to do some grounding and stuff with you guys today on this video, but it's already 33:22. Look that up. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow. Once again, if you are making appointments and donating, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's greatly appreciated. If you want to make an appointment or donate, all of the information is in the description below. Anyway, everybody have a great day. I love you. Bye.